Good morning. If you're just joining us, it is St. Cecilia's Day around the world, and we're celebrating our musicians at home and abroad today on the Feast of Musicians. I have a very special individual on the phone line. I'm very doubtful that he requires any much of an introduction. So let me just say good morning to Isai Hall. Isai, good morning. Happy Feast of Musicians to you.
Good morning to you, my brother. And
Isai, you with us?
yes, I'm right here.
Yeah, always nice to have you. I was saying happy St. Cecilia's Day to you, my good man.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Much appreciated. And of course, we extend that to everyone else.
Yes, we'll chat for a bit. I know you don't have much time. I'm very doubtful that you need the extempo rhythm, or do you?
No, I can just flash out something out here, you know.
So let's take that for a bit, and then we will go. Just two questions from me on the day. So let's take in Isai Hall now as we continue our celebration of our musicians on this St. Cecilia's Day.
All right. Well, I just looked outside and I realized it was raining, but the rain has stopped. So that's going to be my cue for my extempo here right now. Let's see now. All right. Danley not singing, so we have clear blue skies. Happy St. Cecilia's Day from Vibes at Sunrise. Writers, producers, arrangers, all of them too. Musicians and everybody else want to say thank you. Celebrate today, relax and have some fun. For our musicians, work is never done. Whether you in the north, south, west, or east, I want to wish you a happy St. Cecilia's feast. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
nice and short and sweet.
Just like you, my brother. Just like you. Let me tell you, I haven't said this publicly before, but when I grew up, extempo was the thing, at least for my little group, my little crew, and persons like Gavin Fannis can recall. We used to beat the rhythm in his balcony for hours in the night, and extempo. And you, Isai, was always one that I had look up to for your extempos to learn a thing or two. And yourself and Scabby, remember Scabby, of course?
Yes, man, my buddy.
Scabby, who was always frequenting Steve's barbershop at the time. So extempo was a big thing for me. Talk about the role of this particular genre within the calypso sphere of things, the extempo. How has you seen it play a role in sustaining the genre over the years?
Boy, let me tell you. For me, one of the real tests of a true calypsonian is his ability to be spontaneous lyrically, you know, and you have people like Papa Vader, the Mighty Prince, Tricky, SKP, who all delved into the extempo business. You have a lot of calypsonians who've been calypsonians over the years who tell you they dare not venture in that area. Because, I mean, it's a combination of creativity, you know, wit. You really have to think fast on your feet. The other thing, too, is you must have a sense of rhythm and music because generally you sing along to a particular rhythm. So, I mean, extempo can play a critical part in terms of the development of people who want to become good writers, people who want to become good performers. One of the weaknesses, for example, Invader spoke about that with a lot of our performers, is the inability when they're on stage to react with an audience. Something happens, something triggers some excitement, and their ability to zone in on that and use that in their performance. These are skills that you will have if you are an exponent of extempo. And for me, I grew up, you know, house to house, Christmas time. Going house to house, we always had some kind of instrument. And from a very young age, you know, I always wanted to put lyrics to whatever rhythm was being played. A huge influence for me was the mighty Gabby. I saw Gabby extempoing, and, you know, I was absolutely thrilled with it. And then eventually I got to meet Papa Vader and the crew. And, man, this has been phenomenal. So the real test of calypsonians, you know, is the art of extempo, which, of course, as I said, can help you in so many other areas. as a performer.
Absolutely. On this day, St. Cecilia's Day, what should we be remembering, and what should be the vibe in our communities today as we celebrate our musicians?
For me, as you can see from the collage that I put together and the whole focus of the activity, and let me say thank you so much to the St. Lucia Development Bank, Brother Philbert Francis and the crew, phenomenal. What we really have there is an exhibition. You know, generally, St. Cecilia's Day, you have all the musicians out, people enjoying them, performing, etc. I decided that I wanted to add something a little more. The education of people on especially those who were before us. You know, all the folks enjoying the soca music and all of that right now. We need to think back to those early pioneers, the Big Six and the Quavers and the Merrymakers and so on. And so for me, the focus for me today, and I'm hoping lots of other people, let's reflect on those persons who we seem to have forgotten. When was the last time you tuned into a radio station and heard a mixture of merrymakers and true tones and quavers and itation and, you know, and future lights? And, you know, so today, it's a time for me to really reflect on all those great contributors. I mean, you have the likes of Joyce O'Geese, who started this music program in schools. Phenomenal. You have people like Frank Norville. I mean, Frank's contribution to music. You have our very own Cecen Descartes. You have people like Charlie Mamaila Kai. The work of these early pioneers in music set the stage for what musicians are enjoying today. And today for me is a time to reflect, remember, and enjoy the hard work that these people put in. And so that's why we have a very special and unique presentation with St. Lucia Development Bank today. Music education, music reflection, most of all, of course, enjoyment.
Who's on the cast today?
Well, we've asked artists to stop by. Ashanti has given me the assurance that he will be there. Invader has indicated that he's going to pass by. I spoke to T.C. Brown. But essentially, it's not just about the accomplished singers.
Yes.
We have set up a system whereby we're hoping to have a little basket of goodies where the average person, and remember the focus today is on strictly St. Lucian music.
Strictly St. Lucian
music. There shall be no other song played but Lucian songs. So if you stop by and I'm playing a song and you think you can take up a challenge, we can take out the vocals, sometimes even put the lyrics on the screen for you, and you sing along and win a nice little prize right there and there. All that is an attempt to give the music longevity and to get people to really enjoy St. Lucian music. If schools come out, there's a whole lot that they can learn from the collage of photos, you know. So really and truly, it's a very interactive session, and it's about showing appreciation by enjoying the work of our many artists. And of course, some of them will be performing for us for a couple minutes.
Alizai, I want to thank you very much. You are one of those who always keep in touch. So on this very special day, we want to say happy St. Cecilia's Day to all the musicians and to those out there. I wish this one will be the very best year. So to you and yours, thanks for calling in. I hope I come down to the bank to hear you sing.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you,
that was wonderful, Shannon. I will immediately sign you up because Papa Veda has promised that we're going to revive the National Exembo competition. Yeah, I will definitely sign you up. You need management, call me. I'll give you my personal number for that. We can strike some serious business here.
I have a little interest in there, so I'll contact.
The rhyme, excellent.
I'll contact you. It's always nice having you on this platform. Thank you.
And let me just shout out, Shannon, just let me shout out the Castries Constituency Council, CCC, for allowing us the use of the pavement. You know, you have to get permission from them for that. Let me thank the bank. I mean, hats off to you guys. And let me say that this event is also endorsed by the creative industries. I spoke with the gentleman in there, told him what we were doing, and he is supportive of what we're doing. Hey, St. Lucia, let's really, truly appreciate ours today.
Excellent. Isai Hall, thank you, friend of the show. Thanks for coming on, and we wish you the very best in today's activity and for the entire celebrations. Next, we go down to the Steve's Barber Shop. There is always a vibe down at Steve's Barber Shop on this day, St. Cecilia's Day. Music, entertainment, and breakfast always awaits at Steve's Barbershop on this November 22nd. And then Ian Sanchez will have a very special discourse with him. Lots still to come right here. Hot 7 TV, Hot FM Communications, proud supporters of culture. And we wish you and yours a very happy St. Cecilia's Day.